Hiya. I have two more newspapers here. Both of them are the Atlanta Constitution from 1920. They're literally within a few days apart. They both have this 6 million Jew figure in again. Here we have the Atlanta Constitution. This is dated Monday morning, February the 23rd, 1920. So on the front page, there's an article there. $50,000 raised in city to save suffering Jews. Let's go along the bottom. Anyone who wants to read the article themselves. Because it continues, you see. Continued on page 3, column 4. So I'll go to page 3. I'll go. I have the Constitution, Atlanta, Monday, February 23rd, 1920. There it is. $50,000 raised to save suffering Jews. Continued from first page. So go down the article. See, I'm showing this the full article just in case anyone wants to read it. He called upon the Atlanta Jews to arise to the occasion and to contribute to the emergency fund in order that the lives of 6 millions of Jewish people may be saved. 6 millions of Jewish people may be saved. It goes a bit further down again. Rabbi Marks speaks. Dr. Marks made an eloquent plea for generous responses to the call of the representatives of the Jewish Relief Fund. He drew a graphic picture of the starvation and suffering of the 6 million Jews who live in Eastern Europe and Palestine. There it is, people. 6 million. Starvation and suffering of the 6 million Jews. That. Thousands upon thousands of our people have died of starvation and pestilence, and thousands more will die. Dr. Marks said that 1 million Jews in Eastern Europe will die no matter what is done, and said the case is now one of selecting those that can be saved. There it is, people. 6 million Jews again. That is in an article. Where is it? It is $50,000 raised to save suffering Jews. The Constitution, Atlanta, Monday, February 23rd, 1920. This is the next one, another copy, the Atlanta Constitution again. This is 4 days later on the 27th. There you go. The Atlanta Constitution, Friday, February 27th, 1920. This is page 4 that I'm looking for. I'll be getting another 5 newspapers in about a week's time. There you go. Page 4. The Constitution, Atlanta, Friday, February 27th, 1920. And look at this. This is a massive advertisement taken out in the entire newspaper. It takes up almost a full page. Trying to raise more money off the American people. I'll give us a look so you can have a look at the full page. So it's on the right side of the page there. Massive advertisement. Would you let a child starve? Just give us a look so you can read it yourselves. I think you would feed that child, then feed it now. There it is. You cannot see that helpless little one, but you can hear its plea. More than 800,000 Jewish war orphans in Poland alone have nothing to eat, nothing to wear in the freezing winter. No home, no care, except that provided by the Jewish relief committees in America, in Eastern Europe, and that's supposed to say Palestine, that. Palestine is supposed to say Palestine, it's a misprint. In Eastern Europe and Palestine, there you go, more than 6 million souls. 6 million? More than 6 million souls, for the most part old men and old women, and little children, have nothing but America's generosity between them and starvation. Will you share? The state quota of $300,000 has not been subscribed. This is for Atlanta. There was a big campaign in America to raise $35 million across America for the 6 million suffering Jews in Eastern Europe. And Atlanta had been given a quota of $300,000. Charity knows no creed. There it is there. The $35 million National Fund. Let's give us a look. You can read it yourselves. There, look at that. That's a coupon there. They could cut out the paper and send money to the Jewish War Relief Committee in Atlanta. Look at that. Here is the coupon of mercy. The coupon of mercy. My gift to a hungry child. You literally cannot make this up. Look at that there. Clip the coupon of mercy. The Jewish War Relief Campaign. That's a full, massive advertisement. Big advertisement. Taken out in National Newspaper in 1920. And have a look. That is the Constitution, Atlanta, Friday, February 27th, 1920. Tell us what you think.